Buzz surrounding the release of the Galaxy S24, S24 Plus, and S24 Ultra starting to settle. Samsung is now turning its attention to the next generation of foldable phones, the Galaxy Z Flip 6 and the Z Fold 6. These new devices will address the long-standing demands of users and bring some exciting improvements. While our focus has been primarily on uncovering Samsung's plans for the upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 6 and speculating about the potential features of a high-end Z Fold 6 Ultra model, we must confess that we haven't been giving much attention to the Galaxy Z Flip 6 lately. Even our usual sources of insider information on unreleased mobile devices seem to have overlooked Samsung's next-generation Android flip phone. This lack of buzz may not bode well for those hoping for a revolutionary design or enhanced capabilities in the Z Flip 6. A recent benchmark listing has now confirmed some rather expected specifications. Do you remember when laptops with 8GB RAM and 4GB memory were considered powerful? It wasn't that long ago, but now even budget 5G phones come with 8GB or RAM. Brands like OnePlus, Oppo, Vivo, and even Samsung are pushing the limits with higher RAM options. It's a bit disappointing to see the Galaxy Z Flip 6 benchmarked with only 8GB RAM, especially since Samsung has decided to ditch the entry-level 8GB option for the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Although the Geekbench database doesn't mention the device by name, it's pretty obvious that the S741U designation refers to the Z Flip 6. However, there's still a possibility that Samsung might release a higher-end 12GB configuration. That would be a significant upgrade from the Z Flip 5, which only has 8GB or RAM. For now, it's just an assumption and a dream. On a positive note, this benchmark confirms that the Z Flip 6 will have a state-of-the-art Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, which is not surprising. What's exciting is that even with unfinished Android 14 software, this unit has managed to achieve a higher Vulkan score than the Z Flip 5 and is close to the S24 Ultra in terms of performance. It's clear that the Z Flip 6 will be a powerful flip phone, but we still don't know all the key upgrades it will bring compared to the Z Flip 5. The GPU test results for the Galaxy Z Flip 6 are quite impressive, scoring 15,050 points, which is on par with the powerful Galaxy S24 Ultra despite being more compact. The Z Flip 6 manages to deliver remarkable performance even without the extensive cooling system found in the Galaxy S24 series phones. However, it's worth noting that without a larger cooling system, the Z Flip 6 may experience faster throttling when pushed to its limits for an extended period of time. The burning question now is, could we see an Exynos version in the mix? It's a tough call at the moment, with no concrete evidence backing up the recent rumors about a possible processor split for different regions, akin to the Galaxy S series. Samsung's Exynos 2400 is no slouch compared to Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 powerhouse, so performance-wise, you might not notice much of a gap between the potential Galaxy Z Fold 6 variants. However, convincing potential Galaxy Z Flip 6 buyers that the new model is a significant upgrade over the Z Flip 5 with an Exynos chip and the same base RAM could be a challenge. Typically, Samsung uses its own Exynos chip for its flagship and mid-range Galaxy S phones. However, when it comes to their foldable flip and fold range, they have relied on Qualcomm's Snapdragon chipsets. But there's a rumor suggesting a change in Samsung's strategy for the Flip 6 this year. According to Korean leaker Crowrow, the Flip 6 will come with either a Snapdragon or Exynos chip, depending on the region. Although specific model numbers are not mentioned, it is likely that Samsung will opt for the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 or the Exynos 2400. Interestingly, the latter is already being used in the Galaxy S24 and S24 Plus in certain markets. Another leaker, TechRev, also supported this leak, but unfortunately, their account has been deleted since then. Similar to the Galaxy S24, Samsung might equip the Flip 6 with its own Exynos 2400 in Europe, Asia, and other major markets, while reserving the Snapdragon variant exclusively for the US. Although the latest Exynos chip offers significant improvements in performance and efficiency compared to its predecessors, it still falls slightly short of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which is considered one of the best chipsets for Android phones, including the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Overall, Samsung's decision to potentially switch to an Exynos chip for the Flip 6 in certain markets shows their commitment to meeting user demands and providing the best possible experience for their customers. The only major upgrade we can expect from the Galaxy Z Flip 6 is a larger battery, which is definitely a welcome improvement. In comparison, the current Galaxy Z Flip 5 has batteries with capacities of 971 and 2620, resulting in an advertised capacity of 3700 mAh. This suggests that the Z Flip 6 will outlast its predecessor on a single charge. As for the Galaxy Fold 6, it remains to be seen whether it will receive a similar battery upgrade. However, regardless of the battery improvements, the Z Flip 6 is expected to offer a longer battery life compared to the Flip 5. While details on the camera setup are scarce, we anticipate the Z Flip 6 to make significant improvements to at least one of its predecessor's 12-megapixel rear cameras. And for those of you excited for the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6, we're going to run through the full specs, design, and the expected pricing to help you guys decide if it is worth the wait. For my regular viewers, you guys have seen this, so just skip to the next video. But if you are new here, then hit subscribe now and we'll get right into it. So with the display, the device features a 6.7-inch foldable, dynamic AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate and a resolution of 1080x2640. It is protected by Samsung's newest ultra-thin glass, offering improved durability and reduced visible creasing. Additionally, the external cover display is a 3.9-inch dynamic AMOLED panel with a 120Hz refresh rate, protected by Gorilla Glass Victus. Cameras. The phone is equipped with a dual-camera setup on the rear, consisting of a 50-megapixel primary camera and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera. The specifications for the selfie camera are currently unknown, but it's speculated to be a 10-megapixel sensor. Performance. The Galaxy Z Flip 6 is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor and comes with 8 GB of RAM and up to 512 GB of storage using UFS 4.1 technology, ensuring smooth performance and ample storage capacity. Battery. The device is rumored to have a 4000 mAh battery capacity, although details about fast charging capabilities are currently unknown. However, improvements in both wired and wireless charging are anticipated. Connectivity. The phone supports advanced 5G, Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband connectivity, ensuring fast and reliable network connections. Software. The Galaxy Z Flip 6 runs on One UI 6.1 based on Android 14, providing a user-friendly interface and access to the latest Android features and enhancements. Price and release date. The expected starting price for the device is $1,050, and it is scheduled to launch in August 2024. So overall, the Samsung Galaxy Flip 6 is looking like a great phone that brings with it plenty of upgrades over the previous model. With new cameras, better displays, and all of the new A features, it should really improve the general usability of the phone. A bigger cover display along with a much brighter inner display is a great improvement to an already popular series. While it has all of these upgrades, it is still relatively similar to its predecessor. So this means anyone with the Z Flip 5 probably isn't going to be rushing for an upgrade. But for anyone with an older Flip or looking to get their first Flip, then the Flip 6 is going to be a great choice. Now, of course, it's still quite a way from the official launch, and will no doubt get more and more leaks as we approach it. And of course, I'll be sharing them as soon as they come in, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing in the future. Now let's shift our focus to the upcoming Galaxy Flip 6 from Samsung. One aspect that has caught the attention of tech enthusiasts is the increase in battery size. As we eagerly await the official details, we would love to hear your thoughts on this matter. Feel free to share your opinions in the comment section.
What's so special about Samsung foldables?
Samsung is a frontrunner in the evolution of foldable smartphones, advancing foldable technology year after year.
Tell me more.
Certainly. Your prompt is my command. Wow! 5th generation foldables. What's new?